All right, Monroe artists, we are first going to open up a new tab to find Google Draw. You're going to go up to your waffle, find your drive, and to find a Google Draw, you're going to go up to your new tab with the plus sign. You're going to go down to more, and that's where they hide all the fun things like Google Drawings. That's the first one you're going to see. When you open Google Drawing, the first thing we're going to do is title our work. I would like you to title it your name and gingerbread house or house so that you'll be able to find it in your drive. That checkerboard pattern on the background means that it is invisible. Nothing is there. If you would like to add a color on your Chromebook, it's going to be a 2-finger tap to find the background. If you have a regular mouse, it's going to be a right click. So for your background, you might want to think about a sky color. It could be daytime, it could be nighttime. I'm going to build on a night sky. So I'm going to go with black. Other options when you go into that background is to look for a gradient. If you wanted to look light to dark, you could do that too. I would like everyone to start building their gingerbread house using shapes. So a gingerbread house could be a square rectangle with a triangle roof. I have seen some gingerbread houses that actually have a pentagon shape. So I'm going to build a pentagon shaped gingerbread house. I'm clicking and dragging that shape to make it really big. And Google Draw automatically makes it blue. So in your top tool row, you're going to go to your fill color and you can find a different color. So gingerbread houses usually have a brownish color, and there's actually not one in there. So it's okay today to make a custom color. I'm going to slide this rainbow scale up and down. And if I linger in that orangey area, I might find some browns in there. You can see right here what color is being created. I kind of like that one. Once you press OK, it will change your shape that color. If you like the black outline around your shape, you can keep it. If you want it gone, you can click transparent. You could also go to the line over here, border, and you could make that thicker if you wanted it to look thicker. So gingerbread houses can have doors, they can have windows. You can use any of the shapes to build that. A common one you might want to use is this one that's curved. When you use that curve tool, it ends up on its side. This little circle will help you rotate it. That makes a nice door or window. It's a little crooked yet. I'm going to fix it. And again, anything you want to change for color, you're going to go up to that fill tool. So maybe my door is going to be white. I kind of like that shape as a window. So an easy way to make a shape duplicate is to copy and paste it. So I could go up to my edit, but I have to be clicked on that shape. So I'm touching the shape and you can see the blue box around it. If I go up to edit, I can copy it. Nothing's going to happen until I go back up to edit and paste it. I'm going to make it a little smaller and I'm going to move it up. If you want to put decorations in the window, you could do that. Lines or curtains or candies. I'm going to use the line tool and make a line going up and down and side to side. I kind of want to have a matching window on the other side. So a cool trick, if you click that shape, you'll see the blue box. But I also want to click the lines to copy them. Your shift key on your keypad, if you hold your shift key down, you can see that you can click a lot of shapes or lines at the same time. So I can see everything is blue. So if I go to copy and paste, I can slide that over so it's the same on both sides. It's symmetrical. So today you are building your gingerbread house with shapes first. I'm going to click over and show you another one that I have been working on. All of the gumdrops are shapes. So I made them by using one of those rounded edge shapes. I turned it to its side and I actually filled it in with a gradient. That made it look a little bit more realistic because it's got some shading and some lights and some darks. I took that border off, and that's how I made all the gingerbread on the house. So obviously you're seeing some things on this one that you might want, and those came from a Google image search. So in the insert tab, if you go to image, search the web, you can search things you might want to add onto your gingerbread house. So clip art is a good way of finding something that is going to look cartoonish, because our gingerbread houses don't look like a photograph or a real one. So maybe I want clip art. Oh, maybe I want to have another candy cane. Candy canes will come up if I take that candy cane and select it and drag it onto my picture. I get a candy cane. You're going to notice, though, that this one has a whole white box around it. We cannot get rid of that. So I don't really want to use that one. If you don't like something, you can just press the delete button on your keyboard. What if this one was put in? Yeah, that does not have a box. So it's kind of a guessing game of what's going to work for our project and what's not going to work. But the Google image search is something you're going to use at the end to add. So in my picture that you're seeing right now, the Christmas tree was a clip art, the snowman, the candy canes, the peppermint, and the snowflakes. Everything else I was able to make with shapes. When you are finished with your Google drawing, you're going to share it with your teacher by clicking the share button at the top. That way your teacher can see it. If you have questions, a great way to get your questions answered is to ask a friend next to you before you ask the teacher. Have fun creating.